What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. Good news. So far, no lag, no Wi-Fi problems. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I was a little nervous about today, but it seems like it's going well. Also, I don't know what's going on with the title here. Geonosis. Let's switch that to live. Perfect. All right, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Let me know if the music's too loud as well. Pull up the chat, see who we got chilling today. It'll kind of walk you through what's going to be going on. Let's see, we got Phase Ness, the Desert Fox, Commander Wolf, Lego Cole, the 147th, Lego Master Builder 1, Wookie Brick Studios. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm glad you could make it out. Hopefully it should be fun. Put a little notification on Instagram, see if anyone else wants to join. Streaming. Where is a good picture? Streaming Geonosis. Geonosis right now on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? So today we're going to be working on Geonosis, but it's not going to be the terrain. It's going to be the cannon, which is why I've got the turret right here. Sorry, I'm just trying to send out this notification. Come say hi. There, get a little arrow. I like to throw a little something together for my posts and stuff. Just make them look a little fun, a little more exciting than I usually used to do. Come say hi. Perfect. All right, we're good. Austin, what's up, man? How you doing? Captain Kappa, welcome, and Paul Mollist. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. So, and Peach Wallets, welcome. This is what my old cannon looked like. The turret, or the kind of like the whole barrel area. The housing area back here, I'm mostly satisfied with. There are a couple things I'm going to change. What I'm going to work on today is this barrel section. You can see it's a little loose, a little floppy. I'm going to be changing out this area. This thing obviously does not look very good. It's kind of an eyesore. So I'm going to be getting rid of that as well as I just spray pieces everywhere. And hopefully coming up with something a little bit better. I do like, there are a couple of custom designs I've been looking at, and they both did the same thing of using like a bunch of droid arms. So I might try something like that. I'm going to pull up some pictures though. Lego Star Wars. Vehicle cannon. Also, I know I said that today I was going to have multiple cameras, and I tried it out, and the second camera I got did not look very good. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to stick with the old single camera setup for now. Sorry about that. I would like to get a better setup in the future someday, though. One of these days. Finished my trench. Oh, nice. How did it turn out? Might do a mock. What should I do? Something Star Wars. Working on my own Geonosis mock. These are helpful videos. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Why is it the only thing that's coming up is Lego's version? Okay. All right. Christmas, I got 50 501st, 12 Delta Squad, and some Clone Commandos, and 10 default Clone Troopers. So you say 12 Delta Squad. I don't know what that means because there are only 4 members of Delta Squad. So I'm not sure what you're saying there. Hoth mock. I don't have too many tips because I've never done Hoth. I would say just kind of look at reference material. Try and find a way to put your own spin on it. You know, the thing about Hoth mocks is they've been done so many times that kind of, you know, you've seen one Hoth mock, you've seen them all. So try and figure out a way to make yours different than everyone else's. Which can be tough when it's been done so many times, but not impossible. All right, I gotta go grab some more parts. I'll be right back. Also, my skin's really dry, so I'm going to throw on some lotion. Who else is working on their mock, and what is it? Yeah, let's see what everyone's doing. Building a Mos Eisley spaceport right now. That sounds cool. What's up, DC Iron Man 21? Welcome to the stream. And Bowman Bricks 22. Glad you could make it. How you doing today? So I'm going to create like this little capsule section that's going to be at the base of the barrel, and then from there I'm going to just keep building outward. I'm building the Boba Fett helmet. Ooh, very nice. I really like that one. I've got that one on display out in our living room, along with my Mimban Trooper helmet. I'm doing an Umbara mock. Nice. Umbara's a fun planet. It's a tough one, but it's really fun. Have you seen Brick Vault version of the Separatist Super Tank that came out a couple of days ago? I saw the thumbnail. It was in my recommended. I didn't check it out or anything, but I did see it existed. It looks pretty cool. Most impressive. They've got some cool stuff. I really want to check out their droid cannon. I don't remember what exactly it's called. It's the one that walks on 4 legs. You see him on Ryloth. That thing's pretty cool. I'd like to build that at some point. Building a D-Day mock. Nice. I love a good World War II mock. I'm probably going to start working on taking apart my Imperial Marauder soon. Are you going to use the parts for like a mock or something, or you just need the storage space? Sorry, I'm looking up a bunch of different images here. We should do a clone D-Day mock. Kind of like landing at Point Rain. Okay. So we've got this part on. Coconut, to answer your question, I'm turning it into an Imperial Hover Tank tutorial made by Sanders 3 Lego, if anyone's interested. Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Yeti? Welcome to the stream. You guys like the new music? Changed it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Maybe if I reversed it. I built the Battle of the Bulge mock a while back. Nice. It's a cool battle. No one else has done my mock Camino because of the flood. Like, you mean you're making a flooded Camino mock? Turn my 501st battle packs into a gunship. I've seen people do some pretty cool alternate builds with the 501st battle pack parts. I want to do something similar with the accessory packs if I ever end up getting any. You know, if LEGO decides to actually release them in America. What do you guys think? Do you think we're going to get them anytime soon here in America, or are we going to have to wait a while? I'm working on my mock, but I'm having a really hard time building a landing pad. Any tips? Well, what kind of landing pad is it? Is it like a rectangular one, a circular one? I think the second battle of Geonosis is the best arc. That's a pretty good arc. What are some of your guys' favorite arcs from the Clone Wars TV show? Second battle of Geonosis is definitely up there for me. That's a solid arc. Alright, I gotta go grab a couple more parts. Shall return. Need some of these. Is anyone else going to get a crazy ton of accessory packs? I would like to get a bunch. That's definitely my plan. Ryloff, that's a good one. Alright, see you in a little bit, Phase Nest. Enjoy your dinner. Also, favorite arc was Umbara. Umbara is another good one. Can't forget the Padme and Jar Jar Binks arc on Naboo, the blue shadow virus or whatever. Just kidding, that arc was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but... Ooh, Siege of Mandalore, that's another solid one, for sure. Siege of Mandalore. Planning on getting at least 4. I'd like to get 10 or so. Man, I do not have as many of these 2x2 cylinders as I thought I did. Uh-oh. Irish bro? What do you mean by that? Yeah, it's kind of like one of the pads in Camino. So like circular pads. You could try doing what I did with my pads on Utapau, creating kind of like an angled look. With slopes, different angled slope pieces. You know, Coconut, I'm going to need a lot of minifig battle packs for my Hoth mock that I'm doing. Yeah, dude, you're probably going to need a lot. Hopefully they'll have some where you're at. My favorite is the Battle of Hypori. Ooh, that one sounds so familiar. Refresh me, Austin. LG Bricks, what's up, bro? It's been a long time since I watched one of your streams. Well, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. How you been? We're just talking Clone Wars right now. Favorite arcs. Valens de Silva, welcome. How about worst arcs? I never got into the one with the mystical father, daughter, son, or the represent the port. Yeah. Represent the Force. Oh, you're talking about Mortis and stuff. Yeah, that one was definitely not one of my favorites either. I really struggled with... What are some that I really didn't like? That one with Mace Windu and Jar Jar Binks, I wasn't a big fan of that one. Oh, the first appearance of General Grievous. Gotcha. Why am I pulling a blank on what that one looks like? Man, I must just be really tired or something. I cannot think right now. Geonosis, that's another solid one. Love your channel. Thank you, Kinlin. I appreciate it. We have loads of File First Battle Packs here. Yeah, I've definitely seen them a lot more in stores. Now that they're not as popular. Citadel, that's a good one. This goes out to whoever needed a landing pad idea. Watch Not That Sam. Yeah, Not That Sam Smith. He did a good Camino mock. Oh, jackpot. You guys ever put something away and then forget where it is and then suddenly realize you just have more than enough parts? Because that's what just happened to me. Who else wants a 1/4 battle pack? That would be cool. Honestly, I'd take any kind of Clone Trooper battle pack other than Bomb Squad. Like, I'm pretty open to anything. Love to get any kind of Clone Wars battle pack at this point. I wish they had done more with the arc of Sifo Dyas dies, especially the 104th and Plo Koon searching for his lightsaber. Yeah, that's a cool little arc. I agree. I agree. Get to see like the clone turbo tank and stuff while they're out searching for the lightsaber. It's good stuff. All right. Got that much. Plo is the best. Yeah, I like Plo. Worst Senate members? The Ryloth. I can't remember his name, but he's Ryloth's Senate representative. I hate that guy. Big old fat Ryloth dude. He gets shot in Bad Batch but survives. 332nd battle pack for sure. Swap one of these out actually. Darth Plagueis novel also got me curious about the Qui-Gon, Jin, Dooku, and Sifo Dyas trio of the rebellious Jedi before Episode 1. Yeah, there were quite a few of them who just, you know, kind of scorned the ways of what they're kind of weren't very happy with what the Jedi were doing, rightfully so. I feel like Plo Koon probably got along really well with them as well. Oh, it does not look good. Okay. Let's try this. I need a 2/12 minifigure for the one that took out the crab droids. Ah, that's an iconic scene right there. Kyber crystals, yeah, that's another good arc. That's one of those ones where it's like, you know, it's not the most action-packed Clone Wars battle arc, but it's still pretty cool. Commander Pawns, yeah, Commander Pawns would be cool. Love your channel because you do original mocks like Kid and the Moity I've never seen before. Yeah, that's definitely a big motivation of mine, is try to do what hasn't been done yet or very often. That was kind of the motivation behind both Utapau and Keto and Nemoidia. So I'm glad you like them too, because I love doing stuff like that. Anakin vs. Ventress in Tartakovsky Clone Wars was great too. I feel like Asajj Ventress was pretty underrated. I feel like she kind of went the way of General Grievous, where it's like they've got this super awesome villain and then kind of just botch him, unfortunately. I don't know, I just felt like she was really cool in the beginning. Rishi Moon, that's a classic right there. I'm annoying, can't remember my favorite battle in the Clone Wars, must be extremely tired. I've been there, man. I'm there right now. Forgot, are you gonna have Plo Koon's death in Cato Neimoidia? No, because he dies after Cato Neimoidia has been taken. And this MOC is depicting the battle in progress. So, he's nearing the end, but he's still alive. Yeah, I agree, Rishi Moon was epic. Yeah, the death of Satine, that one's super sad. That'll hit you in the feels. R Shark Productions, welcome to the stream. I am Kinlan, I can't play Five Nights at Freddy's, that's copyright. I don't own that, so can't play it. Yeah, that's a good one, Conflict Bricks, where she gets caught by the Trandoshans and they're hunting them for sport. That one's a cool one. Really, I think the Clone Wars was really good at like giving you these classic massive space battles, but also giving you some cool, interesting stories on the side as well. Like it was just a very well-rounded TV show. There are definitely things they did wrong, but there were also a lot of things that they did great, I think. The community is strong with the MOC makers. Yeah, it's a solid community. The Ark. I ran out of gray bricks for my clone base. Oh, I hate that. That's kind of what happened with my castle MOC. Is I was just running low on all things gray, especially dark bluish gray. But luckily, I was able to finish it. Can't stay, but I thought I'd come say hi. Well, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button while you're at it. Have you ever experienced Geonosis toys being really slow to ship? They took about 2 months to ship to me one time, so yes. It took so long. It was ridiculous. I stopped buying from them for that reason, just because, you know, I can't wait months for my parts. So I've had to go elsewhere. What do you guys think? How does that look? I tried to match the colors that were on the actual cannon. Because it's not all one color. The barrel goes in different. You've got like a yellow and black section. There's like a red sliver. And then you've got like light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, dark bluish gray. And then it ends with dark bluish gray. So... And I was looking at a picture of the cannon right now, and I realized this section is way thinner than mine. So I think I'm going to have to make this a little bit skinnier. Shouldn't be too hard. Nolark in the house. What's up, dude? Welcome. Is your castle from any specific year in medieval Europe? No, it's just a fantasy castle. So, like, nothing like historically based, just kind of, you know, I wanted to do a castle. It does look medieval, you know, it does look castle-like, but there isn't really a specific era I tried to model it after. Yeah, Conflict, sorry, I forgot to answer. I'm just working on this turret for the cannon. Now that I've finished the barrel, I'm going to start working on this back housing area. Make it skinnier. Yeah, I got some Star Core decals on the 7th. They still haven't given the package to the post office. Yeah, it'll be a little while. Fortunately. He's got cool products. It just takes forever to ship them. So, you know, it's not really worth my while if I can't get them in time. First time watching your stream, but definitely not first time watching you. I appreciate you coming out, Jude. Welcome to the streams. They're pretty chill. Nothing too crazy happens here. Right now I'm working on the anti-vehicle cannon for my Geonosis mock. I'm trying to redesign this top turret area. And I just redesigned this barrel, so now I'm going to be working on this kind of main housing area. James Hall, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming out. How you doing? Personally, the tip does not convince me. Yeah. Doesn't always do it for everybody. I'm pretty happy with it though. Let's see here. Now I can finally get rid of some of these ugly old gray parts. Replace them with light bluish gray parts. Whoops. What's up, Zombos Art and Gaming? Welcome. How you doing? Lego is taking forever to ship my parts. I bought pieces to buy brick vaults wiring. Oh yeah, dude. Bricks and pieces takes forever. I bought an order, or I made an order December 7th, and it still hasn't shipped. It's been in the warehouse for almost 2 months. How many MTTs do you have? I own 2. Both the 2008 version, the good version. I used to own the other one, the one that came out in 2014, but it was atrocious. So I got rid of it because it was just too ugly. I couldn't stand looking at it. And like, I never used it for anything. I used the 2008 ones in my Naboo mock. But the other ones I never ended up using, or the other one, so I just decided to sell it. Brick Hive in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm working on some cannons right here. Trying to get this cannon refurbished and rebuilt. How you doing, man? Still waiting on my 2013 Brickmaster booklet. What is a Brickmaster booklet? What does that mean? Alright, I gotta grab some more parts. Sometimes I wish I had a recliner so I could like recline while I'm building. That might be kind of hard though. How big do you think you want your mock to be? Obviously, this is no small thing. The mock is actually mostly done. It's about this big, I think. I've been doing weekly updates on the channel. I don't know if you've been able to catch them or not, but it's probably just over 2 feet. I like the turret, looks nice. Thank you. I think anyone else think the MTT and Sandcrawler are made by the same company? They're both brown after all. Yeah, they could be. They probably would have been in service around the same time as well. Yeah, I'll put that on the outside, I guess. Doing good in between classes for work. Nice. Some on-the-job training. Do you like your new job? Starting to lose internet in buying the clone pack. Lose interest. I'm growing in frustration, but I'm definitely not losing interest in it. I'm really hyped to finally get my hands on some of those. I want to build up my phase 1 army more, just because those ones have been so hard to find. Really, any kind of clone trooper has been hard to find for a while now, so it'll be nice to get some cheaper ones that I can army build with. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. Work was cold this morning. Very cold. But, you know, that's what happens when you work outside and it's January. You get cold. So far I like it. Nice. That's always good to hear. And how it's funny, you know, you can start out liking a job and then it gets old after a while. Or you can start out not really liking a job, but then it grows on you. At the end of the day, it's just another job, I guess. Will you put some Geonosis ARF troopers? No Geonosis ARF troopers, just because I don't own any. Or else I probably would. But don't have any, so I figured I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Yo, what's up, UCS? How you doing, man? And James Slate, welcome. I have like 100 phase 1 shines. What are phase 1? Oh, phase 1. Okay, I see. MTT is back to 8 Armor Workshops and Sandcrawlers Corelia Mining Corporation. So I guess not the same. So Corelia makes the Star Destroyers and the Sandcrawlers. Interesting. Just a little fun fact for everyone. Oh, it's all one piece. I'm dumb. Been waiting a while for this to go live. Welcome aboard. How are you doing today, UCS? Saw you finished up the UCS TIE Fighter. Got a bunch of custom clones from the minifig code. Really starting to like the all-round print. Wasn't a fan of it in the beginning. Yeah, there's a lot of people who really like that all-round print. I'm not a fan of it, but it's definitely popular. I just bought a bunch of decals. I'm kind of looking to get away from decaling. Probably won't do as much as I did last year, but there still are like a bunch that I need for projects. That's just cheaper to get, you know, the decal instead of the Lego version, like Shock Troopers. Spoiler alert, making a MOC with Shock Troopers in it. What's the best way to organize Legos when they first start out? Like when you first, like if you don't have any kind of sorting system, I would say do parts, different colors and parts. So like these are all dark bluish gray. These are all dark bluish gray. These are sorted by part type. Just kind of depends on like how many of each part you have. Exactly. I've been spending so much money on the Phase 1 troops for a couple of years. Now I'm regretting spending all that money. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. I kind of stopped once they got too expensive just because I was like, I can't keep doing this. So I'm glad to be able to start again. Get them for fairly cheap. And I'm hoping it'll at least drive down the price of the older ones a little bit. I'm sure it won't drive it down too much just because it's two different kinds of clone trooper. So obviously, you know, they're not going to completely drive down drop the price. But I would imagine it'll have some effect on it. Hopefully in a good way. Kuat Drive Yards is the primary manufacturer of ISDs, not Corelia. So are they just manufactured on Corelia? Because from, you know, in Solo, they've got tons of Star Destroyers being made. And on the box art for the UCS Star Destroyer is Corelia. So I just assumed they had a lot of Star Destroyers coming out of there. Shock Troopers, Coruscant, perhaps. Could be Coruscant, might not be. Is that right? That looks right to me. So I'm gonna go with it. The Minifig Co. has a new design decalable clone helmet. It looks just like the Episode 3 Phase 2 helmets, the realistic version. That's probably just some moronic Disney thing. Yeah, it must be. Disney was like, actually, Corellia is the one that makes Star Destroyers. What are your predictions for 2022 sets? Maybe Geonosis Arena. I would imagine probably not a Geonosis Arena. I could see like maybe a gunship, just because, you know, Attack the Clones. I honestly didn't think we were going to get any Attack of the Clones stuff, but seeing these accessory packs that are coming out already, and it's only January, gives me hope that we might actually see some like decent sets come out for Attack the Clones. But, you know, they're also going to have to squeeze that in with Kenobi sets, Mandalorian, Mando sets, Bad Batch sets. So it'll be interesting to see. There's a lot of Star Wars content right now, so there's a lot for them to choose from, I feel like. Coconut, if you did a Coruscant prison, that would be amazing. That would be pretty cool. Coruscant's a tough place to build, though. Should I have my own mock 501st or my special squad team? Which one do you want to do more? I would say go with that. Whichever one gets you more excited. I hope we get a lot of Attack of the Clones sets, but knowing LEGO, we're probably going to get 2 this year and the rest next year. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much they lean into the Attack of the Clones anniversary. Because, you know, it doesn't really seem like Disney's doing anything for Attack of the Clones. And I feel like LEGO and Disney are, you know, probably work together and collab on stuff. So if Disney's not really doing anything, I don't really see LEGO doing a whole lot. But I could be wrong about that, you know. I hope I am. Hope we get lots of Clone Wars stuff. Attack of the Clones stuff. Because, you know, slightly different. Because, you know, I'm thinking Attack of the Clones, like Dooku's Solar Sailor. Naboo Starfighters are in Attack of the Clones. Just like stuff from the whole movie, not just that end sequence with Geonosis. So, I redesigned this and I made it 3 studs wide instead of 4 studs wide, and I think this is going to fit the whole thing much better. I really want an MTT, but they're so expensive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are painfully expensive. Those are not easy to find. How much does it cost to fill up the red bin? It depends on the piece. Different pieces are more expensive than each other, so it just varies on what part we're talking about. Disney dumb, me smart, me make better lore. Did you see SW Bricks and Figs Coruscant mock? Of course. I was at the premiere. I was there. Alright guys, so this is the finished cannon. It's roughly the same design, but it's much skinnier. It's not finished. You can see there's still holes and stuff. But just kind of giving you guys an update. These are some of the details. Excuse me, I got running along the back. I'm thinking about making these cords a little bit lower down because I don't like how they sit up that high. They pop up above the top there like that. But, you know, it's looking pretty good so far. It's looking aight. Just look back on your Instamate from your first pick and you've come so far. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, those early Instagram pictures are brutal. Yeah, thankfully I've improved a lot since then. What you up to today, UCS? Yeah, got to get those pieces organized, Anakin. Alright, let me grab some more parts. I'll be right back. Who says I should disband the 3 clones of my special squad? Do you want to disband them or not? I'm gonna put a little light bluish gray in the back here just for a little color pop, since the rest of this is dark bluish gray. I hope I get this popular on YouTube at some point. Just keep cranking out the content, man. Steadily improving. Just building a Mandalore Coruscant inspired mock. I enjoyed your Corellia mock. What was it called? Patrol on Corellia or something? It was cool. Nice little mini mock. I liked the idea of dark orange. That's not really something I pictured with Corellia, but the way you worked in the light bluish gray and dark bluish gray and kind of like the industrial vibe on top. It's good. What is one Star Wars line that got you feeling? What does that mean? Saw my first Halo Warthog mock. I posted it, and it was so janky compared to my current one. I feel you, man. It's hard not to look back on those old ones and not get frustrated, but it's good to see the progress. The other day I was trying to be nice to Disney Canon and post something about it, but when I looked up a related thing, I learned that someone changed a piece of lore and now nothing makes sense. That sounds like Disney. Alright, see you later, Nolark. The man has arrived. Party Central. What's up, Southern? How's it hanging, my man? And Mike and Ike. And Lego Danny Bob. Dude, we got so many people in the chat today. This is epic. So for those of you guys who just joined, I'm designing, or redesigning I should say, the turret that's going to go on top of my anti-vehicle cannon. A lot of it just has to do with recoloring, just because when I was young I didn't really care that I had, you know, the right colors, but I do now obviously. So I kind of recolored and rebuilt this area. And then I also rebuilt this area. I shrunk it. This used to be 4 studs wide, now it's only 3. So now I'm trying to adjust. Make everything the right, what's the word? Scale. Everything's scaled correctly. Anyways, how you guys doing? Those of you who just joined, hope you're all doing well. Have you found a place to put the Titanic and the AT-AT? Lego Danny Bob? Danny? I don't know. Probably don't have to. I'm not gonna call you your whole channel name every time. I want to get the Titanic, I just don't have anywhere to put it. So I'm like, probably shouldn't buy it if I'm not going to put it somewhere. Wanted to try some new ideas out. It was smart. How you doing, Mike and Ike? How's life treating you? What are the chances of LEGO making a set from the Chancellor's office with Anakin, Palpatine, and Mace Windu? Are you talking about Palpatine's arrest? Because I would say not likely. Yo, Michigan, what's up, dude? Hope you're having a good break. I wish I had the AV turret set. It's too expensive, and now I kind of want to build one of these. Dude, AV7 anti-vehicle cannons are where it's at. Lego's version is garbage. Makes sense, it's a Lego set. You know, it's for kids to play with. So yeah, I would recommend going custom. There's a couple decent designs out there. I don't know how interested you are in trying out your own design or your own mock, just because it's a pretty simple cannon, so it's a pretty good like beginner or like pretty easy Star Wars mock to recreate, I think, or vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Coconut, so do you know where I could get some good inspiration for Star Wars style food market stall? Yeah, I would look through the Bad Batch. I can't remember what city they're on, but there's a lot of stuff of like them in the streets, you know, where they're eating. And they're buying food, they're chasing bad guys among markets. I would check out those episodes. Wish I could remember what that city was called, or that planet. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. It's where they kind of set up and make their base for a little while. LOL, yeah, I have the Titanic on my high shelf, thinking about the family dining table as an alternative. That would be awesome, just like a giant permanent display while everyone's eating. Just you got the Titanic in the middle. How do you afford all of this? Just by working. YouTube, I get paid, you know, I make money off of my videos and donations and doing ads and stuff. I do also work full time, so That pays for a good chunk of it. And I sell Lego sets on the side. And come to think of it, the start of Rebels. Does the start of Rebels? I haven't seen Rebels, so I wouldn't know, but that would be a place to check too. Some of the Coruscant MOCs, like you remember that episode where C-3PO and R2-D2 have to go like buy some special berries for that cake, and then they get taken? That literally sounds like a fevered dream or something someone would come up with while they're high, but that's what it is. They're on like that berry run for Padme and they get kidnapped. Makes me laugh just thinking about it. Yeah, Tatooine, there's another good one. Ord Mantell, is that what it's called? That sounds right. Yeah, I would try that. Yo, Axid Droid, how you doing, man? What you up to? Dude, I hear you're going to either Brick Fair, Virginia or Chicago. Is that true? Making the trip out from Europe? I have a channel, but my mom doesn't approve, and I have fun doing it, but she doesn't. Yeah, maybe once you get older. I know some parents are skeptical, rightfully so, of, you know, having their children doing YouTube stuff. So maybe when you get a little older or something. Going to make an Umbara stop motion. It's going to be a mix of Vietnam War era battles and the Marines fighting in the Pacific Rim to bring in the flamethrowers and suicide bombers. That sounds intense. Coconut, I ordered a Clone Trooper action figure in June and still don't have it. That's unfortunate. That's weird. I thought I had brought the bin I needed over here, but I can't find it now. Give me one sec. Oh, yeah. Right in front of me. Yes, I am, but I have to decide which one. Yeah, I'm still in the process of deciding too. Since I can only pick one of them, you know. You guys excited for the Cato Nemoidia finale? Dude, I'm getting close. Last night, the cables got all finished. So now I'm ready to start testing out the city and see if it can, you know, what's going to happen when I dangle it from the cables. So super excited about that. Yo, Cheese on Top, what's up, man? How? What are you talking about? What are you referring to, Cheese? Oh, howl. I thought you said how. Howl. I get it. Lothal Melaroon. Oh, you've got a cool market chase, huh? Coconut, any ideas for your next big mock? Yeah, I've got some ideas. I'm thinking Imperial, just because I've never done an Imperial mock, and I feel like the hype's, you know, the hype is real for Imperial stuff right now. You got Book of Boba Fett, you've got Kenobi coming up, maybe a Cassian Andor series at some point, so I want to try and ride that hype and do a Imperial one, because let's be honest, I'm a Clone Wars mock builder at heart, so probably won't do too many Imperial mocks ever, so it would be nice to do one, at least one, while, you know, I'm like excited about it, so I might try doing that. Yeah, I can't wait to see the finale. Dude, I'm so excited. Alright, so there's, now it's much cleaner, much more finished. Let me show you guys what I got going on here. So if you're curious as to why some of these colors are here, just look up an actual render or picture of the cannon and you'll see why. Yeah, pretty happy with it though. I feel like this is going to match the rest of the cannon very nicely. Hopefully. Another 5K subs minimum with the Cato Nemoidia finale. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. That would be, as the kids say, lit. Can you film when you try to put the city across the... Oh yeah, for sure. That'll be in one of the updates. Probably this next one, actually. Now that I think about it. Because I plan on, testing it out later this week. So stay tuned for this Sunday. The Empire just wanted to keep peace and justice throughout the galaxy. They wanted to do that on the blood of the innocent. Or I guess I should say with. Honestly, like, the Empire itself, I feel like wasn't bad. It's kind of just, who was in charge. Yo, SW in the house. What's up, dude? How you doing? How is it having no big mock to build? That must be nice. Kind of excited for when Kato Nemoidia is done and I can take a little break. Alright, there we go. Where's that little piece? Alright, should I put this on the cannon and see what it looks like? I'm going to go get the finished cannon. Let me go grab the base part. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm just trying to get all my projects finished. Geonosis should be done in a couple of weeks. Hoping Kato Nemoidia will be done within the month. I just, it's the new year. I want to get started on new projects. And so I'm a little antsy to get my stuff all finished up. All right, I'll put that right there. It's good. Excited to destroy and get on to the next much bigger project. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, it's been fun. I had a lot of fun building Kato Nemoidia and Geonosis, but it's like, all right, it's time. New project. See, that's why I don't know how people like Solid Brick Studios and Rich Boy J can spend like a year and a half on a mock. I feel like I would just lose steam. Like, I'm really starting to learn like what a good size of mock is for me. Because I think money and time aren't necessarily the problem, it's drive for me. Like, I gotta make sure I build something that I can build fast enough that I stay invested in it, you know what I mean? Alright, let me see if I can get this hooked on. You deserve a relaxing break. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So I got the cannon on in place. Let's see if you guys can see that. Alright. Yeah, look at that. I like it. It's definitely not finished, but I'm definitely much happier with how this looks. It looks much more professional than it used to. What do you guys think of that? How are we liking it? That just popped off. There we go. Trying to figure out a good angle so you guys can really get a good idea. All right. Is it me, or are you also excited to destroy everything, get all your pieces freed up? Oh yeah, I have this weird urge to just like have all of my pieces sorted and put away. It sounds really weird, but like I love just coming into my Lego room and everything has been put away. The tables are all clean. I have base plates all organized to start building. I 100% agree with that, SW. Just like, I don't know. It's just something about it feels so satisfying to just have everything parted and put away. Because I love building, but I also love that feeling. So I'm really excited to be able to feel that way again, because right now pretty much all of my parts are being used. I'm tempted to go for an 8 to 12 Monk this time, maybe. Gonna be insanely big, still bigger than anything I've done. Oh, not gonna be, but just want to add a ton of detail. Yeah, that's a long time. I haven't done, I think 8 months or 7 months was my max with Geonosis, and I don't know if I could do longer than that. Maybe, it probably just depends on the right project. My problem is I get too excited about new projects, and so then I have to, like, you know, slog it out and finish the previous one. But I think if I found one that I could, like, get really excited about and stay excited about, then I could probably do it. Do you have a pretty good idea of what you want to do next, SW? Because I know we were talking about some stuff a little while back, but you still weren't sure what you wanted to do. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Looking good. This looks a lot better than it used to look, that's for sure. It's just, it looks real. You know what I mean? My old one was just so mishmatched. It looked like an old Ford pickup truck from like the 40s, you know. It's just all beaten and haggard. This looks like the like a much newer vehicle. So that's good, because that means I'm pretty much done with this. I'm the same. Yeah, it's just it's so weird. Whoa, is that Clone Plays? A rare appearance. I just started free building last week, and I can't stop now buying more bricks. That's when you know the obsession is truly kicked in, Danny. Is when you stop buying sets just so you can buy new parts. Because I used to buy a lot of sets. Decent amount, not a lot of sets, but like mock building just took over everything, and I was like, this is all I want to do now. It's just so much fun, you know. You have so much creativity. You realize you can literally build whatever you want. What have you been building? Just like scenery, vehicles? Are you working on a city or something? I got a solid new idea that I came onto a few nights ago. Fully into the planning stage now. Never been this excited for an idea. Nice. That's what you like to hear. Do you ever see yourself making something bigger than Utapau? Well, Geonosis is going to be bigger than Utapau. So, yes, to answer your question. That being said, my next mock is probably going to be smaller than Geonosis, just because this one I needed so much space to be able to put that city in that I won't need as much space to do what I want to do, if that makes sense. Started piecing together some big custom sets for the mock, and I can't wait. Nice. Are you thinking Imperial era, Clone Wars? I know you haven't decided yet, but like, what are you leaning towards? Because I'm kind of on the fence right now. Remember we were talking a while back and I was pretty set on Imperial, but now I'm like, oh, I don't know. Do I want to do Imperial? Do I want to stick with Clone Wars? It's tough. It's a tough decision. Oh, I'm still buying sets, but if I had to choose one, I'd pick mock building, working on some Book of Boba mocks. Oh, Book of Boba. That's a win right there. Got some good mock material on that show. I've only seen the first episode, but from what I saw, I really liked it. I'm pretty good all in all. Oh, he's talking to SW. Have you officially said what the next mock is going to be? If so, can you say what vehicles you've been using? So, I've said kind of. It's going to be Imperial era, and I'm going to be using the UCS AT-AT and some of the TIE Fighters, the new 2021 TIE Fighters. So those are some of the vehicles. I would like to add some custom vehicles. Like, if anybody knows of a really good Imperial hover tank, let me know, because I'm looking to build a couple of those probably. I thought your next mock was set in stone. Here's the thing about me. It will be set in stone, and then like I'll see other people's mocks, and then I'll get excited about that era. I'm like, I want to do that now. So I'm really trying to convince myself to stick to what I decided on, because yeah, I was set in stone, and like I even started buying sets for it, and then I just got distracted and excited like I usually do. I'm hoping once I just get started on it, I'll then just zero in on that. I'm planning on this one not being as big as Kato Nemoidia either, so it shouldn't take as long. YouTubers do Camino before the Flood mock, like me, because it's creative. I don't know what Camino before the Flood is. Second episode of Boba is lit. I've seen a lot of really cool stuff from it. Like, it's probably been long enough that people don't want it spoiled this year to watch it, but I've seen like some huts, a giant Wookiee, and I'm like, yeah, this is what I like to see. So I'm excited to see what all that's about. Key Motions, welcome to the stream. I just finished up this anti-vehicle cannon right here. Finished up this turret area. Pretty happy with how it's looking. This will definitely be something I'll be much happier to display than the older ones. I have a bunch of mocks lined up. I have 2 to 3 mocks that I want to do a build series on. That's a tough one for me. It's like I have so many mock ideas lined up. It's kind of hard to focus and prioritize. I feel like the music's getting a little loud. Does anybody else have that problem? I feel like sometimes it's hard to do a mock justice, you know what I mean? Because like you start a mock, you get excited about it, and then you think about another project, and you're like, all right, well, just hurry and finish this one up so I can get started on that one, and then you kind of like cut corners at the end, and the mock suffers. That's a constant struggle of mine. I just have to choose which to do first. Also, I think I'm starting about a month and a bit, and then till then I'm just going to do smaller mocks. That's a nice thing about smaller mocks is they make great content. They're pretty easy to crank out, and you don't have to commit a ton of time and effort to them. Good work, man. Thank you, Key Motions. I appreciate it. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you. Definitely an improvement from the original design. Got 1 case's Star Destroyer mock, and I want to sell all the parts to get a new mock, but it looks like I have to manually fill in all the parts. Thought it was possible to upload an XML file. You can upload an XML file, Dima. You just have to change. If you're talking about Bricklink, you just have to go into Bricklink and then change what file. Like, there's like different kinds of files you can upload. Oh, Brickvault has a cool hover tank. Okay. I'll have to check it out. I want to say it's like Imperial Brick Productions. Who was it? I just barely saw. They had an awesome hover tank. Oh, here we go. Oh, it was Darth Bjorn. I don't know if anybody's seen his hover tank, but it's pretty cool looking. It's very reminiscent of like a kind of like World War II tank, which is kind of cool. I'm going to screenshot that so I don't forget it. I'm still trying to figure out what big mock I want to do next. Yeah, there's so many options. I was on a Instagram live stream with Solid Brick Studios the other day, and we were kind of, I was congratulating him on his Daro mock success and talking about how it's getting harder and harder for me to like pick my next mock because so many mocks are being done that like there are less and less mocks that haven't been done a ton of times, and there's just so many new planets and scenes and battles that are coming out. It's getting harder and harder to just pick one and then focus on it. There's just so much great Star Wars content out there. I think the XML upload has changed, but it's still relatively easy once you figure it out. Oh, did they? Oh, why would they change it? That's annoying. Because before you just had to, hit the drop down list and then change it. I wonder why they did that. Not only is Darth Bjorn a top tier designer, he's also a really nice fellow as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never actually talked to him, but he makes some incredible MOCs. I will say that. I think it's hard to pick MOCs, but I'm happy, so happy with my new idea. Nice. Gotta love it when you get set on a new MOC idea. It's very relieving because you know, like, okay, I've got enough of a fire under me with this project that I'll be able to, you know, run the distance, go the distance with it, or whatever. So that's cool. What's up, Rebels Garage? Welcome to the stream. From no disintegrations to Ahsoka. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while either, SW, because I think the last time I did it was M5's gunship back in the summer of last year. I saw you at Katie Brick Studios stream a few days ago. He was so happy. Yeah, I love to stop by people's streams when I can. That's good. I like to be able to interact and, you know, just hang out on other people's channels and to support their content because everyone so generously sacrifices their time to support mine, you know? So I like to be able to return the favor. The only MOC I've made was Palpatine's office. Dude, I want that set so bad. It really is. I've been hunting for ages, considered Hoth and Endor, but very, very seriously. But I'll have them another day for another day. Yeah. Interesting. What drew you to Hoth, SW? Because I feel like that one's been done so much, and you can only do so much with it. Were you planning on doing like a? Were you going to do like your own take on Hoth, or were you just planning on going like traditional AT-ATs and like base door? Obviously, you didn't. You're not doing it. But like I would imagine you gave some thought to it. Yeah, me too. When we both got into the M5 hype. Yeah, dude. Last summer was the summer of the M5 gunship. I think both of us built the original and the Wolfpack, right? Both really good sets. I had a lot of fun building those. If you look at Legend stuff, there's a bunch. Yeah, tons of Legend stuff as well. I agree. The M5 hype. Those are good times. Good times. How long have I been going for? 54 minutes. What's up? Rage? How do you say your name? I've been calling you Ray this whole time because I thought it was Ray and then you corrected me the other night and I don't remember what it was. Is it Rage? Reg? Somerset prices are all leaked. Is that for Star Wars? I might do a stream as well, but I need to find the time to do it. Yeah, you do need to set aside a decent amount of time for that. The biggest what's up, Car Stick, welcome, and no, as well as that spiky stream. But that spiky thing, sorry. Welcome to the stream. I love that gunship after Sam did it first. I knew I had to build one. Yeah, I was on the fence for it for a while. Between Brick Vault's gunship and M5's gunship. Oh no, am I getting lag? Reg. Oh, perfect. Okay, Reg. Thank you. Oh, a lot of them expensive. Well, that's a good sign. That might mean we get some big stuff. Got a TBC raid. Welcome, everyone. So I finished up this anti-vehicle cannon. I did this top turret area. Turned out pretty nice. For Hoth, I agree. There's not a whole lot you can do with it. The new sets and the whole idea of snow and the techniques was really excited me, but I was just going to do the bunker. Gotcha. Yeah. There's definitely some cool techniques, especially if you do it like Rich Boy J did with the snow on like the Lego nets. I thought that was really cool. I remember having friends over and slapping together random spare Legos for the minifigures to be played on. Those were like the days of the old clone bases. Classic. Right on, and I got my UCS AT-AT yesterday. Finally going to build it this weekend. Dude, You're in for a fun weekend, my friend. That's such a good build. If you're considering AT-AT and you're on the fence about it, it's very expensive, but it's also very worth it. Mine's up here behind me. I absolutely love it. Alright, I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do. Also, just so everyone knows, I'm gonna do a post about it, but I guess you guys will know first. There's gonna be no Geonosis update tomorrow because I am waiting on parts. Like, I guess I could show this, but I want to have like a more complete update together for you guys. So that'll be pushed till next week, but I have a tutorial video coming out tomorrow. So just in case anybody's like, whoa, where's Geonosis? It's been delayed a week, but I do have something else coming out tomorrow instead. Yeah, for sure. I think I'll do this mock, then a clone mock, and then probably Endor with the UCS AT-AT next year, maybe. Yeah, dude, it's such a cool set. What I decided to do, because I was worried about losing interest in my mock and just like how the channel react to an Imperial mock, just because I have a lot of, Clone Wars fans. And so I decided I'm going to be doing because you know how I do 2 mocks at the same time. My next mock that's going to replace Geonosis is going to be Clone Wars, and my next mock that's going to replace Cato Nemoidia is going to be Imperial. So that way, I can still be able to satisfy both ends of that, if that makes sense. I'll buy the UCS AT-AT if it ever drops to 100. Just wait till it goes on Amazon. I'm sure they'll drop it down to that. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Coconut, do you like Lord of the Rings? I love Lord of the Rings. I remember making an ATST in 2018, then coming back home to Scent broken. I haven't been able to fix it. Oh man, that sucks. There's a few ideas that can still be done with Hoth, the snowstorm in the beginning, Luke in the cave. Yeah, there's definitely stuff you can do, but I feel like large scale, you don't have a lot of options. Like if you're talking small to medium scale, you can do a lot more. But most people just tend to do the giant door and the walkers, which is a little old for me. I like the cannon with the barrel at the end better. Yeah, this just looks more realistic, I think. Let me give you guys another close-up view of it. You guys will get to see it better in the update video. But I'm definitely pleased with it. I'd say this is probably like 98% complete. There's just a little bit I have to finish on the back. Have you been decaling lately? I think Jonak Toys is back. I've done a little bit of decaling. I had to finish up my 442nd Siege Battalion Clone Troopers for the mock. Other than that, I haven't really been doing a whole lot. I did do some for Geonosis as well. I've kind of toned down the decaling just because I have a lot of the figures I want, Have you ever considered a Lord of the Rings mock? Yeah, definitely. I've definitely thought of doing something similar to that over there on the Castle channel. Clones on Hoth. Yeah, you could do that. Now the big question for me is, do I build a complete Hoth mock of the Hoth base, or do I wait to see if LEGO will be releasing a Master Builder series? I would say, I'd say build your own, because I think even if they release a Master Builder one, which I don't think they will, I think it would look much better with the AT-AT, just because you could build it bigger, you know what I mean? Would you do like the snow and the door, Reg? In the future, would you do a what if Lego mock? Probably not. But I might do like, my own custom scene, because, I have my own custom battalion Rhino company. So, I've put them in mocks before, which isn't canon. The biggest problem I have is not making some big gray blob of a mock. Yeah, that can be tough. You definitely have to make sure you're careful with what kind of parts and colors you use. Do a Fallen Order shipyard. That would be really cool. That's a really cool scene. Definitely. Fallen Order has some cool scenes. How long have I been going for? All right, we'll go for about 20 more minutes or so. So if you have any last questions or comments, hit me with them in the chat. I'm glad to have this done though, because I'm planning on doing the finale like the first week of February. We need Kaminoan figs. We will get them the same time we get a phase 2 Cody. Dude, Kaminoans are just, they're so overdue. Yeah, do the door in the trench. That would be really cool. I think that would make for a great display, like just to be able to put the AT-AT up with something, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. You would also want to go with the interior. What you could do, Reg, is just buy the UCS Millennium Falcon, put that on the inside, door, snow, UCS AT-AT. Now there's a mock for you. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 has a lot of mock potential. Dude, I've seen some really cool KOTOR mocks. I actually bought a Darth Malgus minifigure and I bought his ship so I could do some, and then I never got around to doing them, and that set's kind of expensive, so I sold it to pay for Utapau, and then I bought another one. Oh yeah, don't get me started on Fallen Order SW. I have some I want to do some Fallen Order mocks really bad. There's so many Imperial mocks that I want to do, because I feel like for a while 4, 5, and 6, you know, they weren't the coolest. They didn't have the coolest scenes, but now that you've got like the Mandalorian, Fallen Order, Book of Boba Fett, you have just these awesome action-packed scenes. Like, don't get me wrong, the original trilogy has some truly iconic scenes, but the Mandalorian's got some really cool Imperial stuff that I want to recreate. Yeah, you better do it quick, Danny. The Darth Malgus fig has gone up, I want to say like $40 in price over the past couple of years. It used to be $50 and it's up to $90 now. So you better snag them. Get you a Malgus before they're gone. Rumors say Fallen Order is coming as early as next spring. Interesting. I still haven't played the game. I watched the cutscenes, but I haven't played the game, but it looks really fun. Maybe when I start doing my Patreon gaming streams, maybe I might play Fallen Order. My next one might be Fallen Order. Oh, SW dropping that hint. Oh, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram and make you tell me what it is, SW, because keep teasing me. Now I want to know. Yeah, the sequel game. I gotcha. Yeah, the first one looked really good. You're looking good for a man who got strangled by his wife, or his TBC news channel. Let's just say his news channel has a lot in common with some of America's current modern day news channels. Indeed, that's a huge mock. I'm building a Hoth mock. What do you think I should put in it? Definitely a Wampa. What is one Star Wars and what they got you feeling sad? When was You Were My Brother, Anakin? Yeah, that was that'll hit you in the feels. Sorry I didn't catch the beginning, I just got off work. It's all good, man. Caught us right at the end. I'll send you a little sneaky peek. Nice. Let's go. Get that hype. I'm talking before the Old Republic, like Revan. Oh, I see. Darth Malik. You're talking older than that. I actually don't know much about that time, to be honest. Cal and the Night Sister should be a couple. The acclimator in the background looks great, thank you. One of my favorite pieces to put on display. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this stream. Great turnout. Really had fun hanging out with you guys. I've been enjoying streaming less because I enjoy the streams more now, and I feel like everybody else does too. I'm glad with how much progress I was able to get done on this. In fact, it's pretty much done, which is good because now I can just replicate it for the other one, which, you know, won't take as long, obviously, because I'll have this to base it off of. So that'll be exciting. Remember, I've got a special video coming out tomorrow instead of Geonosis. It's a tutorial video, so it might not be interesting to some of you guys, but I think some of you guys will find it helpful. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all later. But until next time, happy building.